Hello dear students. In this session, we'll discuss about structures of sedimentary rocks. There are six structures comes under sedimentary rocks. The first one is stratification, second is lamination, third one is cross bedding or current bedding, fourth one is graded bedding, fifth is ripple marks, and the sixth one is mud cracks. These structures are formed and uh, the layers are formed in the different form. Stratification, the deposition of sedimentation into layers or beds is called stratification. The deposition of sediments into layers or beds is called as sediment stratification. The thickness of a single bed may vary from few centimeters to kilometers. The thickness of layer vary from few centimeters to kilometers. The layers are separated by planes of weakness called bedding planes. You can see here in the image bed, the number of layers or beds. You can see 1 2 3 4 like this. These are the beds. Between the gap or the weak layer, you can see between the two layers, in between 1 and 2 you can see one layer, that is the weak zone. 2 in between 2 to 3 again weak zone you can see, and between 3 to 4 one more weak zone you can see. So this is the stratification, and these stratification may be formed due to difference in kind of material deposited, different kind of material deposited, and different in size of particles deposited. The stratification layers are separated because of size of the particles and different types of material deposited, and difference in color also. Already you have seen in the last session that I have shown some pictures. Those are from different colors. One was yellowish, one was brownish, reddish, cherry red, and the red like this. So difference in color of material deposited. On these three bases, the stratification may form. Next is lamination. Lamina means very thin layer. We used to get lamination for our the identity card and all. So that much very thin layer, in the form of very thin layer, these rocks are formed. But these rocks are formed in layer by layer, one form one over the other. Here each bedding layer is quite thin, less than 1 mm. It is usually found in fine grained sedimentary rocks, example shale and clay. It is looks like clay material, shale. So the best example for the laminated sedimentary rocks are shale or clay. And the third one is the cross bedding. You can see the layers, within the layers the beds are crossed, inclined. That's why these are called as cross bedding. Sedimentary layers are not parallel to each other but bear an irregular relationship. Inclined relationship. These structures found in shallow water and wind formed deposits. And the fourth one is graded bedding. The According to the grain size, these beds are formed one over the other according to the grade is called as graded bedding. When the sedimentary bed shows a gradation or grain size uh, from coarse below to finer above. The best example is grey. Fifth one is ripple marks. You can see the ripple marks. This is called as asymmetrical type of ripple marks, and this is symmetrical type of ripple marks. Ripple marks, it is like a wavy structure. These will form in the water environment. These rocks are forming in the watery environment. These are undulations seen on surface of sedimentary rocks. These are produced by action of waves and currents in shallow water. These are the two types in the ripple marks. And the next one is mud cracks. Already you have seen uh, in the monsoon, because of erosion and deposition in the low lying area, the eroded material gets deposited like clay, and once it is become dry, it gets dry in the summer and all. These clay uh, shows the cracks in the mud, cracks in the clay is called as mud cracks. Usually these mud cracks developed in hexagonal form. The roughly you can see these mud cracks in the agriculture land, where the agriculture land consists of the black cotton soil. In black soil, you can see the mud cracks. And engineering use, what is the uses in engineering field? The strength of sedimentary rocks depends on the strength of its grains, sediments, and the cementing material. This selection of sedimentary rock for any project should be done carefully based on strength, color, and cementing material like CaCO3 and SiO2. Sometimes in the sedimentary formation, the silica will be there. Sometimes calcium carbonate will be there for as a cementing material. So this is about the sedimentary rocks.